Hello everyone, Brote back here. Sadly there are some problems with the connection. I'm not sure this one will be up and running again. Can you tell me if you hear me? Hi Ham. Yeah, I'm sorry, there has been some bad problems with the connection. I hope everything will be alright now. I hope we won't be having any interruptions now. If you're wondering what I'm currently doing, I am trying to find mana refine and I'm taking MP taken so I won't level up and I can find it quickly. We won't be needing that, but we'll take it for now. Let's just hope there will be no interruptions with the connection this time. Can you hear me alright? So what I'll currently do is I'll do the magician build by going with chain lightning. I will also take spark and I will also take what was the third fusion I was going for. Let me see. Yeah, and I will go for poison quote as well. Yeah, that might be because I'm not playing with sound body from the game. I prefer just to have some other music as a background. Yeah, but yeah, I just started. I had some problems with the connection, but I think we are alright now. By the way, can you hear the background music? Is it like too loud or it is fine? Hi buddy, yeah, the Pandora's build really needs the Pandora's box. Without it, it's really hard to get past 60, but if you get the box, it's really easy to get over 70 minutes. But the box is really hard to get. Okay, we got the mana refine. Marco, if you play Academy, you start at level 20, correct? But the monsters are also stronger in the beginning as you start. And you also have to pay 1000 research points to enter the level. Well, what's interesting about the magician is now it's actually not that good to go doppelganger. Just a level 6 magic boat. It's alright. Let me just have a quick look at the chat. It's not that hard to get Fort Fusion. You just have to, I don't know. Your other spells like Intelligence, if you take it, Propagating and stuff, you just have to not take them in the beginning. And it is really easy, just focus on the fusings you're going to make. And it is really easy that way. I have been able to get 3 fusings by the 16th minute and around 4th one by maybe the 30-35 minute around that time. So it's really not that hard to get them, especially if you have taken mana refine early in the game. So we have mastered Electric Shock with cooldown and damage and size, and we'll be heading towards the chain. Because as of the last few patches, when playing Magician, it can also cast. We go number here. You can also get Chain Lightning as a cast from it. Hem, yeah, Bloodthirst is, in my opinion, one of the best research points you can get. I also, in 99% of my runs, I have it on level 2. The downside is really that you have to proc it in a way to be under 20 or 25% HP it was. And in some games I have been able to suicide to kill myself while trying to get it. But otherwise, yeah, the 50% attack boost is really good. It's worth taking it, definitely. Oh, I don't like how this run is going. The idea with the Magician is that when you cast Magic Bolt, you have a certain percent chance to cast one of 4 other spells: Spirit, Energy Bolt, Chain Lightning, and Fireball. And that counts towards the fusions as well. For example, if you have Lightning Shock fused with Thunderstorm and you have Chain Lightning, when casting Magic Bolt you have a chance to cast Chain Lightning as well. But the build really requires a lot of specific artifacts and unique spells for it to work. Okay, so Transcendent is actually the best, probably the best legendary with Sword of the Devil, with the Demon Sword for this build, but it is too early for us to get it. The MP gains minus 33% is just such of a big downside in the beginning of the game. So sadly we'll have to pass on that. If it was like the 45th minute or something like that, I would have been really happy to get it, but it is just too early now. We go duration and number of energy bolts here. Nope, not something that we want here. As I said, the fusings we are looking for are Chain, Poison Cloud, and Spark. Yeah, if I get it, I will take it. Cast speed really important for the Magic Bolt. Because the more casts we have, the bigger the chance is for us to get one of the 4 other spells casted free for us. Let me just mute everything. There are a few ways to increase the cast rate of your magic boat. One is to Transcendent, which we just saw, but as I said, you have to take it late game, not in the beginning. There are two unique spells you can get that increase the casting speed. One is Savage, which also comes with a downside, it lowers your range of sight. And the other one is Attuning Time. The legendary artifact, the legendary sword, it also increases, but actually let's say it lowers the cast time of your magic boat. And it is also really good to have. Okay, we got the Thunderstorm, so we can start leveling it to get the chain lightning now. We'll also have to take Cyclone to be able to get the Poison Cloud. But at the moment I'm kinda unlucky, both with artifacts and the unique spells. And I actually might die in a few minutes, I'll see, unless we are able to stabilize with the fusions. Oh, now you don't want to take that because it lowers the cast speed of the magic boat. We can get Spark now. I should also level Shield at least one time, at least to level 1 soon. Like right now. MP taken here, we'll level Shield later in the game. Right now we're focusing to get Chain Lightning. As well as Poison Cloud. And hope to get Attuning Time, Savage, or Sword of the Devil. Nothing interesting here, so we take MP taken. Thunderstorm again. Okay, so we take the Cyclone for the Poison Cloud now, the Poison Gas. Fused together with Fireball. For those of you who just joined the stream, welcome everybody. As I said in the beginning, probably the two most irritating things about the build is one that you have to start and close and start the game with Archaeology until you get Tarot card, or hope you will be lucky and get it later in the game. And the other thing is that the build is just really dependent on artifacts and unique spells. But besides that, once you manage to get everything, to build the Exodia, it becomes actually quite fun to play with. can take that as well. We have been so unlucky with the artifacts, at least so far in the run. I mean, we were actually kind of lucky, we got Transcendent, but it was too early in the game for us to take it. Dreamer, not really something we're looking for. I see some new people joining, welcome everybody. How are you all doing? MP Games is actually not that bad. Let's see if we can remove something so we can level a little bit faster. Hit the like. Thanks, Daniel. The ability to speed up time? No, sadly, I still don't have it. The attuning time, but I really hope. Energy bolt cooldown, this is not bad, but we'll pass on it. Sadly, I don't have attuning time, I don't have Savage, I don't have the legendary sword, so I'm really unlucky as of now. There is actually this way for you to force a unique spell. For example, you want to get attuning time or Dreamer or something that's really important for your build. And you can simply start the game, just run around, take MP taken towards the 3rd or the 4th minute. And if you get it, you just continue leveling as usual. And you'll be able to catch up with the levels. And if you don't get it by the 3rd or the 4th minute, just restart the game. I normally do that, but I didn't. I just didn't want to bore you guys with me randomly just taking MP taken and restarting the game. So I hope I'll just get lucky with it and get it in game. What do you mean by double edge ability? You mean like that it has a downside? If you are talking for Savage, yeah, it really lowers your sight of vision, and you just see a really small fraction of your screen. But it really improves the cast speed of your magic bolt. Tuning time actually gives you movement speed. It increases the cast speed of Magic Bolt. And I'm not sure if it was doing something else. That's how we have mastered Fireball. And I took Radius, because it's really good for the poison gas. And together with Penetration. And now we have it. Before it was always better to fuse Magic Bolt together with Spirit and get Doppelganger, but they kinda changed the fusion with the 790 patch. And I have actually never tried it, to be honest, but people who have made the calculations and told me that it doesn't really matter if you go Doppelganger or just stay a level 6 Magic Bolt. Yeah, it is really strong damage wise. I know people who have been getting like 77, 78 minute runs with it. But unless we get the legendary sword and the tuning time and Savage, probably won't be able to get above the 50-55 minute mark, sadly. Because as I told you in the beginning, it is really dependent on artifacts. For those of you who are currently joining, we are doing the Magician class, which gives you 40% chance to fire a random projectile when casting the Magic Bolt. These random projectiles can actually be Spirit, Fireball, Electric Shock, and Fireball. These are the fourth one where you can cast. You have 40% chance, and with the tarot card you get 20 on top, get you to 60%. So every 6 out of 10 magic bolts that you fire, you will get a spell on top. And this is the core idea of the build. I'm really sorry for the interruptions. When I was trying to start the stream a little earlier, I had some connection problems. I don't think there will be a next fusion. I mean, we already have. This is actually not bad. We'll take that. We already have 3 fusions, and we have Magic Bolt level 6. I'm actually still wondering if I should go Doppelganger, just put 6 points in Spirit, so I can show you guys that it is not that much different from having a level 6 Magic Bolt without the fusion. The Mechanical Arm Legendary Artifact is also really good for the build, because it increases the number of fireballs you cast, and in this case it will increase the number of poison gas. Oh, nothing we need here. As you can see in the middle game, it's really strong. As I said, it can easily get toward the 50-minute mark, but if you want to get one of those crazy high time 60, 70 plus minutes, you have to get Savage Attuning Time and the Legendary Sword. I'm still not sure if it was called Demon Sword or Sword of the Devil. It was one of the two. Is Essence Stone a lucky find in late game? Depends, really depends. Depends on what build you're running and whether you need it that much or not. I'm so sad that I don't have a tuning time currently and some higher cast rate of Magic Bolt, so I can show you how beautiful it is and how many particles you're casting once you get it. Also guys, please tell me how do you prefer. Do you prefer me streaming the runs, or do you prefer me making them offline and just uploading them? because a lot of you guys have asked me, hey bro, can you show us a whole run so we can see what things are leveling early game, what's your decision making process. So I just decided to stream a run or two and show you guys how I go through the game, what I take early, what I take late in the game and so on. If you haven't seen it before, the white shield I'm currently having means I have 4 stacks of the shield, which means I can survive 4 attacks without taking damage. I actually have a guide on the Magician build, but it was for patch 788. But there I have a really high cast rate of Magic Bolt. So if you want, after the stream you can jump in and see it and just see the beauty of it, casting projectiles everywhere all the time. As I said, I'm not really happy with the current build. I was really unlucky with it. And I believe we'll get past the 50-minute mark, but I doubt we'll get to 60. We have to get insanely lucky for this to happen. Currently just trying to take all the magic, the mana globes, and level up as much as I can, and hopefully I will get either Savage or a tuning time. To everyone currently joining the stream, I'm doing a Magician build with Spark, Chain Lightning and Poison Gas. Yeah, Javier, sure, I will name what I'm taking. Last 2 level ups I took Transmutation. As I already mentioned a couple of times, in the beginning of the game, I was starting and closing and starting and closing the game until I was able to get the tarot card, this artifact, because it is mandatory for the build, but sometimes it is quite tricky to get it. You have to start and close the game, like really many times to get it. But it's really weak without it, so it is worth taking it and not depending on luck if you will get it later in the game. I'm taking Transmutation Circle here. Thank you Javier, thank you for watching my videos, hope you enjoy them. Wicked Milk, yeah, the build looks really cool, and it looks even cooler if you have a higher cast rate of Magic Bolt, which I currently don't. Superstar, what do you mean the quantities are really busted? Let's try walking to the left side. Maybe our artifact and magic luck will be better there. I have not fused Magic Bolt, I have just a level 6 Magic Bolt. You can fuse it with Spirit to get Doppelganger, but it is really not that impressive. It used to be better in the previous patches, but since 0.790 it is nearly the same. The Lightning Shock. The Lightning Shock fusion is called Chain Lightning. It is done by fusing Lightning Shock with Thunderstorm. You get 50% damage, and it can chain from 1 to 4 times. We'll take the duration, it is really good for the spark. Electric Shock, I manifested it with cooldown and with damage and size. The two options on the left. You're welcome, buddy. Chain Lightning is actually one of my favorite fusions from the last big patch. I really enjoy the concept of it. Hi Andrei. Yeah, Fireball is fused with Cyclone, that's correct. And I manifested Fireball with damage and penetration and with Radius, because Radius is really good on the poison gas. And you see actually the build is really strong. I was so unlucky with the unique magics, with the artifacts and everything, and currently at the 40th minute I'm doing pretty much just stomping everything in front of me. Superstar, I don't know if I'm the only channel showcasing it. I started playing the game and uploading videos. I mean, I started playing the game when it was in Korean, and back then I couldn't actually understand anything. I was just mindlessly walking around and taking artifacts and leveling random stuff without knowing what is going on. But when they released it with the English translation, I started uploading the videos. Okay, so we have a black lives. I have 2 lives. I have not died yet. So we have a black box. What's the chance of having a demon sword in there? Not that high apparently. I really hate it. I don't know. I believe they should have made the black box giving only legendaries and not having the chance for it to give a rare item. But on the other hand, you can also get legendaries from the normal boxes. So I believe it's in a way reasonable. But I just really hate it when I'm looking for a specific legendary artifact. We'll actually take the Phantom because we'll take Cloaking in a moment. Let me just see what I will remove. Probably it's time to remove the Philosopher's Stone. What I was saying was that it is really frustrating when you're looking for a specific legendary or just any legendary item to boost your build. You see a black box, you're like, wow, I might get it from here. And you get some random rare artifact which you don't need for your build, but it is what it is. What about instant death? Instant death used to be really good some time ago, but now they changed the meta a little bit. You can see the big red enemies, they are immune to instant death, and you get a lot of them later in the game, so you'll not be able to kill them with instant death. So actually now going full damage is really better. Gamma cells give around 10k. I told you I have so many runs, 1000 runs currently, and I have never seen a gamma cell. It's probably just that I'm so unlucky. I have seen a lot of the second cells, the purple ones, but I have never seen a gamma cell. Now we'll probably survive around 50 minutes with our current setup. If you get the current setup and a tuning time, this is actually not that bad. 35% cooldown. Let's take Cloaking here. With this setup you can survive 50-55 minutes maybe. With a tuning time on top you can survive 55-60 minutes. with Savage on top, maybe up to 70 minutes, and if you get both of them and Sword of the Devil, over 75. And currently we have neither of the three, so we are in a really bad spot. Which class are you playing? I'm playing the Magician class, a Mastered Magician class. Yeah, Andrei, tarot card is actually the must to have, must be having artifact for the build. I was not actually lucky. I have 2 points in archaeology in the research page, and I started and closed and started the game around 30-35 times to get it. And this is actually a way you can force the game if you're looking for a specific rare or normal artifact you want for your build. You can get it that way by putting points in archaeology and starting and closing the game as many times as it's needed to get it. What is the strategy? Well, the general idea of the build is to have Magic Bolt level 6. With the Magician and the Tarot card you have 60% that when you cast Magic Bolt you will get either Electric Shock, Fireball, Spirit or Energy Bolt, one of the four spells. So we make 3 fusings with 3 of them. We make Poison Gas, we make Chain Lightning, and we also make Spark. And so every time we cast a Magic Bolt, we have a chance to cast one of these 3 on top for free. And so the idea is to get as high as possible fire rate of Magic Bolt so you can have as many casts of the other fusions as well on top. And that's the general idea. What is the best class? But really depends. Really depends on the build. Magician is really good. Archmage is really good. Enchantress is good. Astronomer is really good. Because with it you can get a maximum possible satellites and get the biggest nuclear you can get. It's the only class you can get 7 satellites. You get 4 from leveling, 1 from the class and 2 from artifacts. What would you like for me to play in the next run? What would you like to see? Please tell me in the chat, guys. Because I'll probably die in a few minutes. Show the power of Pandora on the hardest map. Well, I might try to do that, but you know, getting Pandora's box is really hard. It took me over a week just to do a single 4-minute YouTube video and around 30, 40 or maybe 50 runs with the Pandora build until I was able to get the Pandora's box. Number, size, duration build. I can do that. I'm actually thinking of number, size, duration, flare, electric sphere, and we'll see what we'll get for the other two fusions. Yeah, Enchantress is really good, one of my favorite classes. Yeah, as I said, we'll easily get the 50-minute mark, even when being really unlucky with the unique magics and the artifacts. Hi Chuck, welcome to the stream. But if you get Savage, Attuning, Tarmor, Sword of the Devil, or all three of them, you can easily get over 70 minutes. I don't remember which fusion I took first. I think it was Spark, but normally you want Chain Lightning first. And a level 6 Magic Bolt as well. Spirits? No, I don't need spirits. When playing Magician, leveling Spirit and fusing it with Magic Bolt for Doppelganger used to be good, but that's not the case anymore. So you don't really need to level Spirit at all here. I think I'll actually try to proc Bloodthirst here. Let's just hope I won't suicide. I don't think it's possible to max the research page. I believe the maximum number of research points you can have is 30. I'm having like 27 or 26 or 28, something like that in the moment. Do you believe, guys? Do you believe we'll get Sword of the Devil from the black box? Or Transcendent? No, we get the worst legendary artifact. Which is quite normal because this is such an unlucky run after all. I sound like Russian? No, Chuck, I'm from Bulgaria. But yeah, I'm from a Slavic country, so I see where you're getting the idea that I'm Russian. It's Insta that's still good? Sadly, no. FTAR currently. Oh, you're from Georgia? Nice, buddy, nice to meet you. I've actually never been to Georgia, but I really want to go there one day. And it's so close to Bulgaria, you know. Let me see if I'll be able to proc Bloodthirst. I might suicide. But we'll die in a couple of minutes anyway, so... Okay, we're close. And yeah, we died. I'm not going to play an ad, guys. Not going to, to bore you with an ad. But yeah, that happens really often when I try to proc it. Hello, Master Food, welcome to the stream. Do I have a Discord channel? No, I don't. I don't have one. Hello, Pablo, welcome. So let's see, some of you wanted me to do a duration site number build. I believe we can do that, we can work with that. Let's invest here, we won't be needing the point from the magic boat. And also, Chuck, there is actually a Discord channel for the general Discord channel for Magic Survival, where a lot of people post their builds and ideas and everything. Let me see if I need something else from here. I believe this will be it. We'll also go Spirit for that. And let's take Enchantress because it gives both duration and number. And here I will start and close the game until I get either a mirror or a pocket watch. Bye Chuck, have a good one.